Sorry about that, y'all. Just give me one more second, and we'll get the show on the road. Hold on. Oh man, having a bad hair day today. What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. It is today's Wednesday, right? I don't know. But I hope you all have had a restful holiday weekend. Let me just make sure we're good. Yep, we're good here. Okay. Yeah, so my apologies for the late start. We were going to start at 4:45, but I forgot that I had my previous setup from my Smash Brothers tournament this weekend. So my microphone and audio and all of that was all over the place. But thank you for joining. We're going to hop into part 6 of our Hacking with Haiku series. What's going on in the Tech Tool Chatter? I see you in the chat. You said, how do you play? Haiku, you can sign up. I believe there's a free trial, but you can sign up for 2 licenses. There's 2 licenses you can get. I'm going to share my screen real quick just so you can see it. Yep. So if you look here, we are on the Haiku page, and you can sign up down here on the bottom. So you can do the regular game, Haiku, the World of Haiku, and that's $9.99 a month. Or you can do the Haiku Pro and Haiku Online bundle. So that comes with the game that we're going to play now, as well as the Haiku Pro content, which is a bunch of different unlimited access to different cloud ranges, and there's a bunch more trainings and stuff like that, and that you can upgrade your skills with. So that's $19.99. Whatever one you want to go for it. I just ask that if you do, could you please support what we're doing here and the center by using our code? So it does help out. It does, give us a small percentage of whatever it is, whatever option you go with. I believe it's like 10% or something like that. But every little bit counts. So if you are familiar with me, you should know by now that I am streaming live from the Alpha Esports and Technology Center, which is my center that I opened up recently. So if you haven't seen me in a while and it looks a little different, that's why, because we're streaming from the center and not my studio, not my home studio. So again, I hope everybody had a restful and joyous holiday weekend, however you celebrated it, whether you celebrate Thanksgiving or not. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of time off as we get into the crunch of the holiday season, and start moving, start getting things around for the second part, Christmas and the New Year. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close the ticker. And just let me know if you can. I think you should be able to hear me in the comments. Actually, I'm just going to go right ahead, and you might get a little bit of feedback. So just hold on. Yep. All right. We're good to go. All right. So we're going to go ahead and let's find some non-copyright music to kind of get us in the mood. Like I said, it's been a crazy week, so I think I'm gonna need to have some music going and stuff right now. Set the tone. Nah, I don't like that. Whatever. We'll let it rock right now. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go back to where we're at. So let me know in the chat how y'all doing this week. Like I said, I am still kind of exhausted. It has been a crazy month. I've been um, literally all over the place. I've been all over Georgia, then I've literally been all over the country, and now I am back. So still trying to recover, still trying to catch up on some rest and work and things like that. But I'm happy to be here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it positive. So just let me know how your week is going, and I'm going to share my screen to bring up Haiku. Make sure we can share the audio. All right, so now you should be able to see my screen there. Um, all right, cool. So we are going to continue our game from last time. So if you remember, Haiku, we have been chasing down a terrorist organization known as Agenda 21, and we have been trying to stop their series of cyber attacks that are known as the Horseman attacks. So if you follow religion, there were the four horsemen of the apocalypse. So there was death, famine, pestilence, and conquest. So I believe we've knocked out two so far. So we knocked out, I believe we knocked out, war, yeah, war, pestilence, death, and conquest. That's what I said, right? I think that's what I said. But yes, it's war, pestilence, no, war, conquest, famine or pestilence, and death. Yeah. All right. See, I keep getting mixed up. I'm tired. But we stopped two of them. We stopped war, and I think we stopped famine. I'm not 100. I don't remember. Like I said, it's been a while since the last time I was on stream doing this. But we're gonna go ahead. So you see, we did unlock a couple dojos. Um, we are going to jump into those once we get through the story. So actually, I will be announcing that fairly soon. But I'll share it with you guys now, since y'all rocking with me. We are going to be doing cybersecurity and tech related content for the whole month of December. I'm actually coining it Decyber. So we're going to go through Haiku. We're also going to take part in the Try Hack Me Advent of Cyber for 2023. I don't know if we're going to actually be featured this year. I was featured a couple of years ago. We were really busy last year and with streaming and doing Hacker Valley Blue and everything, so we didn't do it last year. But we're going to pick up this year as soon as it kicks off. I believe this Friday. So we'll be doing a lot of content. So make sure if you want to follow what we're doing, that you like, follow, and subscribe wherever you're watching this. So if you're watching us on Twitch, you can follow us on twitch.tv/ there's DJax, and then there's also Alpha Esports Tech. And you can also follow us on YouTube at Alpha Cybersecurity or Alpha Esports Tech. You can follow us on Facebook, Alpha Esports Tech, Trovo's Alpha Esports in Tech. LinkedIn, you can just follow me, Davin Jackson. And if you're wondering why you can follow me or why we're streaming from so many places, that is because we are utilizing Restream. So shout out to Restream for we've been using Restream for a while now, and that allows us to stream in multiple locations. So right now we are streaming on both of our YouTube channels, both of our Twitch channels, LinkedIn, Trovo, and Facebook. So if you're following us on any of those, make sure to click any notifications so you know when we go live. Because like I said, we are going to be heavy with cybersecurity and tech content, and then we'll also be doing some gaming too, since we are a gaming and technology center. So anyway, we're gonna jump back into the story again. I keep saying it, but I really wish there was like a story so far type thing. So guys at Haiku, or everyone at Haiku, because I don't want to make anyone feel left out. Story so far, okay? Let's make that happen. Let's get a story so far option so we can recap what we've done so far. But we finished here. This is where the last time we finished up, and actually the missions have been getting a lot more interesting, because as we progress and we start to stop some of the cyber attacks, we're put against the clock. So we have to do a lot of work in a little bit of time to make sure we get this key to stop the attack. So now we're going to move into the next mission. So this is mission 6, and we're going to see what is in store for us here. So actually, we're using advanced network scanning and password attacks. So we're going to use Hydra to break into Lendway, and we're going to be utilizing tools like Ping and Hydra, and then finding the file containing password info. So this sounds like we are going to be doing, obviously, password cracking. So the last time we used John the Ripper, and now this time it looks like we're going to be using Hydra, which is another password cracking tool. But the difference between Hydra and John the Ripper is Hydra is more focused on brute force attacking, like service passwords. So like, for example, if I wanted to crack an SSH password, I could use Hydra because I would point it to that service or point it to that port. With John the Ripper, we're stealing hashes and then using John the Ripper to decrypt that hash, or break that hash to get us the password that we're looking for. So we're going to jump right into it. We're going to knock out 6 today. If we keep going, we might even knock out 7, just because I've missed you guys, and I think we've been down for about 3 weeks now, because I was supposed to stream. I think I was supposed to stream before I left for California, and then I went to California, and then I came back, and then we had Thanksgiving. Yes, I don't think I did any Haiku streams this month, so got to catch up. Got to catch up with everything. So let's see where we are at the end of this one, and let's get it popping. All right, so Lendway is the planet's leading biotechnology and eugenics megacorp. It's also contracted by ABM to be their main vendor of bioweapons experimentation. So here's the one thing that I've been getting. JM says, no offense, but I think those tools are a little outdated. They are, and they aren't. I mean, people still use Hydra, people still use John the Ripper. So Ping is always going to be utilized no matter what. So I understand what you're saying. You can leave that for the Haiku developers. I'm just here doing the stream. But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say they're outdated, because you can, like I said, you can still use them. There just might be a different option. For example, you might use, some people still use Dirbuster or Derb, when you have GoBuster and other tools that are more effective and faster. So it's just all about preference. Does it hurt to know them? No. Well, does it hurt to know them as well as the other ones? No, it doesn't hurt at all. So again, that's just, like I said, I appreciate the comment though. Thanks for checking in. And yeah, just like I said, we're gonna see where it goes. All right. So, as I was saying, the one thing I'm noticing with a lot of these contractors or these companies that we deal with in the story is like they have certain things that are good, but then they also have elements that are bad, right? So you have one was like a weapons manufacturer, but they also I think they were also like a mercenary group or whatever. They hired mercenary groups or something like that. And now you have this one that's a biotechnology and mega and eugenics, but they also do with bioweapons. So on one hand, it's like, yeah, they do great things, but then they also have a side that, God forbid, if something should happen, um, we'll have a problem, which is what we're trying to stop now. So anyway, yep, this does not sound good at all. I am hearing from Lenway's network traffic that they're losing control of the biocontainment facility for the bioweapons research lab. The lab housing the Crown 49 virus has locked out Lenway's control. The Crown 49 virus is a fatal airborne bioweapon that, if released into the public, will cause a deadly global plague within weeks. This must be pestilence. Yep. So this is the pestilence horseman virus. We need to find the containment control server where it's most likely located. So we're going to use the ping tool to see if we have access. So we'll go ahead and say we're going to ping lendway.co. Is it www.lendway.co? No. Okay, fine. Oh, that's because I'm spelling it wrong. Okay, so there's the IP that's associated with it. 10.205, 219, 150. All right, so we'll just go ahead and copy that. So now if we do nmap, we can see if there's any open ports. So we'll do nmap, and then we'll just paste. And now it says we have SSH port 80 for our HTTP server, and then 443 for uh, web. So our web service with encryption. So I see it says SSH is open. So now it says we can use a brute force attack. So again, this is where we're going to use Hydra. All right, so we can feed a username and password word list into Hydra that will brute force the specified port. Yep. So you have an old username from an AI friend in Lendway's system that we can try first. Since we don't have a password, let's give Hydra a password list alongside the username. So we'll need to give the username, the path to the password list file, the protocol, and the target IP address. So it's gonna look like okay. We'll just go through it real quick. So basically, okay. So here you see Hydra -L, and then you give the username, and then -P. This is a capital P for to represent that we're going to use a password list, and then we're going to do the password list, the path to that password list, and then the protocol, which is here we'll do SSH and then :// and then the IP address. All right, so the L username portion of the command is the parameter that is case sensitive. When you use -L, you will feed Hydra a single specific username. If you use the capital L or the big L, you would feed it a path, like a word list. So it says how 3000 is the username. So we're gonna say Hydra -L how 3000. Yep. And then we said it's SSH. Oh no, we still have to do -P, right? So we'll just leave it for there. We'll leave that for now until we get the password path. So the P is a parameter that's case sensitive. When you use little p, same thing. So if you use little p, then it's looking for a single password. If you're using a password list, then you would do a capital P. So it says that our password list is a ROCU file in the documents section. So we'll do documents ROCU. Now remember, you could also hit tab to do auto completion. And then, like we said, it is SSH // and then our IP address. So that, not to jump ahead, we'll just make sure that we're doing everything. So, okay, this could take some explaining. Okay, so we're just going to use SSH as our protocol. Yep. And then the target IP. Yep. So we did all of that. And then we can just go ahead and hit enter. Let it cook. All right, so now we have our username and our password. So I'm going to go ahead and make a new note here because the last couple of missions, we ended up getting screwed because we didn't do our notes. So hold on, I'm just going to report. Yeah, leave it be. All right. So we have our username, we have our password. So let's just go ahead and close this out. All right. So now we just need to try to log into the server, and we'll do that with SSH HAL 3000 at 05 219 50. Now the password is this craziness right here. And now we are going to go ahead, and now we are in that system. So if we hit PWD, we are in the root directory. And if we ask, who am I? You'll see we are HAL 3000. Great. All right. So, yep. Now we're in the system. Told me there is an employee sharing password sensitive information. I guess there's a chat log saved in this web server. See what you can find. Okay. All right. So we have our notes, right? So we know it's 10.205 219. Let's just make a note of that IP address real quick, just in case. Again, our previous missions, we had to kind of jump back and forth, and at one point, I got thrown off, and we failed that mission and had to do it all over again. So, trying to make sure we don't do it, do that again. All right, so now we just need to search for the chat log. So if we hit LS, there is an XML file called "What's Up," and that was pretty quick. So we found it, didn't have to move around at all. And let's see here. I guess the rumor was true. Let's use this information to get further into the network. All right, so got those for you. Still want them. Wouldn't believe how insecure their emails are to each other. I know full well I do. This little arrangements going places you'll see. If you're serious about moving forward with this, I've got the good board buddy looking into office spaces in Shenzhen, also Mumbai. China would be my preference at this point. More on that later. Deets. Okay. Baseballer. Okay, so now we have another user in hash. So we'll go ahead and copy that. Let's get our notes. All right. So now we have that information. which we're going to use. We're going to go ahead and use John the Ripper, but in order to use John the Ripper, we're going to have to get out of there. But right now it says that's all we need to complete our mission. So let's not jump ahead. We have our username, so baseballer with that hash. We have all this information. Let's see if there's anything else I can be nosy with. Right? There weren't any. Nope. There were not any folders. So we'll go ahead and close the mission out there. Again, if you are interested in getting a copy of Haiku, you can sign up at gethaikuinc.io. So it's get.haikuinc.io, and then you can use our code Alpha Esports Tech, and and that will help support the center. So again, you can get just the game for $9.99 a month, or you can get the pro range that has a bunch more features, and that's $19.99 a month, and that comes with the Haiku Pro, so you get to do all those missions, and then as you progress through the game, you can also it'll also update your information and show you, what jobs and stuff you could possibly get with that skill set that you're learning. All right, so right now, so for example, if you look here, it says with that everything that we're doing, we can go down this learning path, or we're learning stuff that are in these different learning paths. So cyber defense, cyber operator, or vulnerability assessment analyst. And then here, these are just the badges that you're getting as you're progressing through the game. So as we use it, we'll get a small percentage. So it does look like they've made some updates in the last couple of weeks, which are pretty cool. So yeah, like I said, I like how it's coming along. So it says we need to locate the device that's housing the laboratory containment control system. We're in Lendway's network, and we only have a few minutes before the virus is released. Oh, the timer started. Crap. Okay. Scanning for accessible devices on a network. You should use Nmap and ifconfig for network. All right. Remember, we use it on Agenda 21's network. All right. So let's go ahead and get rolling. So Agenda 21 network had a net mask of 255, but notice it's 250. Okay. Yes. Okay, the net mask had 10 at the end. With this information, the conversion chart, yep, is a /24 you can use with Nmap. All right. So they were so generous to give us, where is it? There was an ifconfig. Is it in the notes? It's a /8 network, but I'm just trying to. There we go. So if you look, and it said 255 with 000, so that's a /8 network, right? And then when the other one, it was 255, 255, 255, 0, then it was a /24 network. So we're going to go ahead, and now that it's a /8 network, we need to grab our IP address. So the IP range so we're going to do this command here. So it's going to be nmap 10.0.0.0/8. Let's see what information it comes up with. So now there are a ton of IPs here. So it looks like 65.181. There's nothing open. 219.150. That's us. Then there's nothing here for 139.37. There's nothing here either. Now there's SSH open here on 223.53. So there's SSH open on quite a few, and some of them are even giving us device names. Okay, so wonder if it's going to let us use grep. So this is just telling us that the /8 network is larger than the /24 network. You'll need to search each of these devices to see if you can find. Okay. Some of those device names look like usernames. So that's what we were saying before when we were saying device name. So a lot of them said, some of them said admin. So I wonder, can we? Okay. All right. So it wants us to use Hydra again. All right, cool. So we're gonna do Hydra dash lowercase l because we're just using one username, and then we're gonna say the username is admin, and then dash p for large password, and it was in our documents folder, right? Oh wait, we're still in the other folder, so we need to exit out of here. Oh crap. Let's do that again. Now let's exit out. All right, cool. So now we're back in our Haiku machine. So now let's see if we can just, there we go. Admin, and then the IP address is 159. No, that's not it. There we go. 10.68.223.53. All right, so there's no, not all Hydra brute force systems will succeed, since just like with John on Kraken, our success is only as good. If you can't brute force a login, it's okay to ignore for now. Okay, that's fine. So we can just continue on, right? It's going to make us keep going up and scrolling and scrolling. All right, so we have 29, so we have just under 30 minutes left. Okay, so let's do this one. Oh, that's the one that we just did. We did the wrong name. Yep. Okay. Let's keep pushing. All right. ECF. ECF. 16, 2650. Still nothing. We still have, remember, we still have that baseballer hash. So if push comes to shove, I'm going to try to crack that next. But we do see that baseballer is right here. So that tells me that that might be their computer. So we're going to say, but we're just, again, just going to see what we can do here. Baseballer is 248. 66, 24. Still nothing. All right. Something's telling me that we're probably just we're going to strike out on all of them, but I don't want to assume. FRANCO is K Kong, and this is 1030 152.96. We're striking out, people. All right, so how about Vati? VAATI. And that is 10.62.29.214. Still nothing. That was everything. All right, cool. All right. But we can still use John, right? So we need to we need to create a file. So all right, cool. All right, so we're going to echo. Here's our notes. Where's our hash? Down here. Okay, so we're going to echo that into a file called baseballer.txt. All right, so now if we hit ls and then we cat baseballer, there is our hash. So now we're going to go ahead and do John -W. Wait, what's our word list again? We'll do John -W. We'll do password medium, baseballer txt. Oh, I'm sorry. Word list. Option requires a parameter. What? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I did wrong. Forgot the equal sign. Ooh. No password hash is loaded. Oh, that's why. Crap. I didn't do this whole thing. Okay, so we're going to do echo the whole thing, and then we're going to go into baseballer.txt. Okay, fine. We're going to rm baseballer.txt, and now we're going to do that again. So now if we cat baseballer.txt, that should be our whole hash. And now if we run John, now we have our password. Now, I'm dumb. Oh, this is hot. Let's see. Let's see here. So we now have the user baseballer's information, and I cleared the screen. So we're going to need to go ahead and SSH back into. It's probably faster if I just. All right, so now we are back into that machine, and now we want to go ahead and nmap 10.0.0.0, and it's a /8 network. And now we have that here. And now let's see, baseballer. Where is baseballer? So we know baseballer is here. So we're going to copy that IP address and put that in our notes. So we'll say baseballer at. All right. So we'll go ahead and do that. And now we'll just jump from there. So we'll pivot to baseballer, SSH baseballer at 10.248.66.24. And now they're going to ask for that password. And now we have our password here. Now we have 20 minutes left. So now let's see. Let's see what's in. Is there anything in the documents? So there's to print. And then there's a hypothesis. There's a saved emails directory. And there is nothing in trash. Cool. So now that we know that, what do we have in documents? Okay, so we'll go into documents first. Let's cat the GT hypothesis. Inquiry will transform germ cells, increase the presence of genetic expression. Okay, so there's nothing in there. So now we're going to cd into print. And remember, you have to do quotation marks because there's a space there. So now we are in that folder. We're going to clear our, and then there is a lab token. So let's just go ahead and grab that. Yes. Lab token, please initiate test modifications, upcoming. I've already informed the lead supervisor. Okay, do not share, lab guest. All right. So where's our notes? All right, cool. We are out of there. So now let's back up one. Let's back up another. And now we know there was nothing in the trash folder, but let's check the downloads. There is a saved directory, so we'll move in there. We'll check inbox. Hurry up with the NDA. Okay, homelessness. And then, and it looks like they responded to it. All right, cool. So we are going to start with the down. Where are we? We're going to start in the inbox. Cat RE. Okay. To Karen, that's gross. Here's your NDA signed, dated specs. Please delete all pictures of the new organism. I'm probably going to skip lunch, Francois. I think you should discuss project manager about getting in contact with October Guard. Okay, great. So there's nothing there. And now we're going to move into the recently deleted. Let's cat the historic homelessness. Okay, to Karen, we are approaching 20 years, previously known as a youth. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Tickets will be 500 bit credits, 40% off. We look forward, buy your tickets now. Okay, so back out of there. All right, because there was nothing else in there, right? Right, There was nothing else in there. So now we'll go into sent. Clear this. Okay, thank you. Cat RE, hurry up. All right, contains remote content. Load. Hurry up and sign. It's standard boilerplate NDA, no big deal. However, huge R&D. Blah, blah, blah. And I'll send over the specifics. I am so excited. Fantastic. She's excited. RE. RE. Oh, jeez. Cat RE. 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 Oh, sorry. RE. 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 Thank you. Okay, so cute. Look at one. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Nothing. I checked all 3 folders, right? Okay. And then there was nothing in the trash folder, right? Okay. Huh. All right. Okay, so this one's called lab, and this is a username for lab guest. All right, so let's try that. SSH lab at 10. Oh, come on. 10 dot 68.223.53. Oh, that's not right because it should be lab guest. But let's see anyway. Lab guest 2049 GTF. Lab guest 2049 GTF at 10 .68.223.53 and then the password. Hmm. Hmm. think? Should we take a hint? I think we should take. All right, maybe we take a hint. Hmm. This is interesting to say the least. H3 Web. What if we curl HTTP and 205, 219, 150? Oh, I said curl HTTP. Give me one with a port 80 address. 10, 205, 219, 50. Oh, am I still trying to? I think that's what I was trying to do. Okay, here, let's see. Oh, I thought it said it was a hint. Let's put stuck. All right. Why is it not working? All right. Francois Kong. All right. I'm not sure. Core PRC 50. You'll have to head GTF. Crap. Which one is it? I think one of y'all said it. maybe not. So at this point, we know we're probably not going to make it in 6 minutes. So now we'll just see where we went wrong. Bioturbator bullets. It's crazy. Okay, say that again. Hmm. Like I said, it wasn't in the trash, so um hmm. Hmm. I don't know, man. I think we not sure where we went wrong. Do we just let it ride out? Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we failed that one. It's crazy. All right. So I think I got carried away and again jumped ahead. I cracked that password, which is fine. Um, but we were looking for files that pertain to ECF. There was a whole computer over there, so we could have tried our hand at a few things to gain access to that. And yeah, that sucks. All right, so we're gonna have to try this again. So we already know we have to do ifconfig to get our IP address, and then we know that it's the /8 network, so it's a large network. So we have to scan that entire network. Yep, 0/8. Now we know we get a whole bunch of devices, some of them with the name with names that we see. So we know we already have the baseballer stuff, and then we see one that says ECF as a device name. And then what we did before, all right? So one, we'll just go ahead and cap this what's up thing. So we know we got that hash that was from earlier. All right, so let's go ahead and make a note of this nmap scan here and put it in our notes so that this way we're not having to keep scrolling back and forth. And then we'll Well, we did that up here with the baseballer, and then let's see if there's any other ones. We'll keep about these information because I had a port open. The admin ones don't have ports open. And then where's Francois Kong? We'll take that one too. We already have baseballer. And then we'll take this lab one. Right? No, we don't want, we're not going to go with any hints. So now we can use device. So now again, we have ones that we want to use. So let's go ahead and start with this one again. So we are going to go, who am I? Right, okay. But we don't have any. We don't have anything. So we need to exit out because we cannot use Hydra there. Actually, I think that's where we made the mistake. That's where we made the mistake. So I take that back. Because you're not allowed you wouldn't be able to. It's not possible. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. But I just realized we shouldn't. Oh, come on. 10.205.219.150. Okay, great. Now, lab guest 2049. So we have credentials. Okay. Okay, let's try this. We are going to copy, and where is that ECF? Right, ECF. So we're going to SSH with that, and then ECF is 10.16.26.50. And now you're asking for the password, which will be this right here. Permission denied. Okay. Hydra L ECF lowercase p, because we want to I'm just going to try one password here, which that doesn't make any sense, but screw it. Let's see what happens. SSH 10.16.26.50. Okay. All right, let's do this real quick. So you can. So then my theory was wrong. Documents. Oh, look. Okay. All right, so I'm definitely hey Antoine, sorry I zoned out for a second there. Um, so maybe I did something wrong. But now we have a new set of credentials. So we'll go ahead and paste that here. All right, so now we have that. All right, so now we need to pick it up because we were just taking our sweet time here. But now that I know maybe I made the mistake, now I need to hurry up. 10.62.29.214 and the username was Vadi. So VAATI. What? Okay, see, I'm bugging because y'all saw me the last time try this and it did not work. Now y'all gonna go ahead and make a liar out of me. So now, based off of that logic, go down here. 10.68.223.53. Or was it because that, yeah, I tried to do it from that. I tried to do it from the other place before. I think that's what I did wrong. Yep, I think that's what I did wrong. I was in the wrong place trying to run Hydra. I was on the machine that I SSH to maybe, and that's why it didn't work. That has to be it. All right, well, we have more machines, so now we need to move. So we know Francois was talking to Karen in the email. So we have that one. The lab one we don't have, and we have Vadi. So we're going to jump into Francois' machine. So we're going to go ahead and hit SSH. Francois K. Kong at 10.30.152.96 and their password is Andero1933. All right, so now we're in here. Now we need to move. There's nothing in documents. There's something in downloads and symposium invite. So we'll CD in downloads first, and then we will CD and to the saved emails. Jeez. Go in the inbox. And then we're going to cat the huge favor. I was given tickets to the Bebe Light concert. I'm planning on getting a little crazy. I'm totally going to come to work tomorrow, but I cannot get written up. Can you please log in for me? I'll take you to the old SFR. I already sent you my username and email via last week. All right, so Sprite network logos, Sprite sheet name, Lendway. Where's my notes? Not sure if that means anything, but whatever. All right, so said they sent it last week. Okay, so that please do not forget to reset your username and password. We've had news that there was an attempt to download emails. All right, so again, they were passing emails back and forth, and we have 18 minutes. So we know that. So now we'll go, where are we? We are in the save emails. So we're going to go into the recently deleted, and there was an email about a January advanced persistent threat. Visit our website to learn more. Click here for more. Cozy Bear was another Russian group known as ABT-29. Spent months laying the groundwork for SolarWinds. Wow. Okay. So we're going to back out of there. There is nothing else in there. And then we're going to CD into the sent because he said, really, there's nothing in here. But he said in your other one, you said in your inbox, Cat, huge favor. Who is this from? Oh, from Karen. That's the baseballer one. Okay. So we already have that. I think Karen was the baseballer one. All right. LS, CD, LS. So we said there was nothing in documents, right? And then we just checked everything and we just checked. No, we just checked everything in come on, downloads. All right, CD, saved emails, LS, CD sent. There was nothing. And then you back out. And then we did CD recently deleted. There was an APT email. All right, so we're done here. So now let's go ahead and see who else we can SSH into. 15 minutes. So we did Ben Baller. We don't have ECF. Okay, Vati. So we're going to SSH Vati at 10.62.214. Nope. 29.214. And then you're going to ask us for the password, which is this right here. So now we're in here. We'll clear the screen. We'll just double check. So we are in the root directory. So again, login tokens. There we go. Here are the guest login tokens for the month of May. Workstation 4. So now which one is Workstation 4? Come on. Down. Oh, geez, CD into downloads. Thank you. PlayStation 7. No. Let's not forget. 16 years later. Yeah, okay. Let's not forget. Okay. Let's not forget. Okay. Nothing. And then there was nothing there. All right. So I think we're done here. Workstation 4. Okay. Notes. So we did Vadi. We don't have anything for ECF. We did baseball or hmm. Let's try SSH. Whatever. Let's see if we ECF at 10, 16, 26, 50. And now we have a bunch of different passwords to try. So we'll just brute force old fashioned way. Hmm. Workstation 4. Okay, let's go into baseballer, I guess. Actually, let me see something. I already have it, but Hydra -L baller -P documents password medium txt SSH 10.48.66.24. Okay, so we do have that. All right, fantastic. All right, so I guess we'll just do that now. I'm gonna say, and they said this was, I think this was, I said was Karen's computer. So work nothing here. So can you sign in? Log in for me? Workstation 4. I don't know, y'all. There's no other ports. That is crazy. All right. Yeah, we know the target is you. Oh no, it's not good. It's not gonna list it. Um, I don't know. Think I'm gonna fail this one again. Huh. I don't know, y'all. Um, I think we're gonna have to pick this one back up tomorrow. I didn't expect it to run this late, but this is going to irk me. All right. Well, we didn't get it done today. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna beat myself up too much about it. It's been a long day, but we'll go ahead and call it for today, and then we're gonna pick back up tomorrow with I guess I'm gonna call this part six, part two. So thanks for tuning in. I got some stuff I gotta do here at the center, and some emails I need to hurry up and respond to. But y'all have a good night, and like I said, I will see you tomorrow. So take it easy. So I can't believe